Japanese traditional entertainers, Maiko and Geiko. Maiko/Geiko is a type of Geiko whose job it is to add excitement to banquets with singing, dancing, shamisen and other art forms. It means a woman. The Maiko is a girl of a minor, from 15 years old to about 20 years old, before becoming a Geiko. After training as a Maiko for about 5 years, she becomes a Geiko. The Maiko and Geiko belong to the Okiya office that says now, in Gion and Kyoto, and they are sent out to the business place from there. It is. In the world of Maiko and Geiko, there are very strict and unique rules and traditions. The stage before becoming a Maiko is called preparation. While making a living, she trained in dance, etiquette and kimono dressing, etc., and after about a year, she became a Maiko. You can make your debut as a Geiko. In the 5 years of training to become a Geiko, you can learn all the skills of dancing, shamisen, musical performance, and students learn how to entertain customers in an important osa room from their sister Geiko. In addition, when a Maiko becomes a Maiko, she is prohibited from doing water work, cleaning, and laundry, as she believes that rough hands are not suitable for a tatami room. It is not. After the period of training as a Maiko is over, the Geiko becomes a Geiko through a ceremony called irike. The Geiko literally means a Geiko, woman, who stands up for herself with art. Therefore, a Geiko has to be able to perform not only the art of dancing and singing, but also the way she treats her customers, her richness of topic, and her ability to be a woman. The appeal of the company must be further refined. Maiko and Geiko were introduced to Japan in the Edo period about 300 years ago from the water tea house around Higashiyama, where Yasaka Shrine is located in Kyoto. It began. The Mizutaka was a place where tea was served to people who were visiting shrines and temples or traveling along the streets. The beginning of Maiko and Geiko was that the Chokumi onna, who was a Chokumi dancer, came to show the dance to the audience. The first time I was there, I served tea and dumplings to visitors to shrines and travelers. In the beginning, tea and dumplings were served to visitors and travelers to the shrine, but before long, alcohol and food were added to the menu. The daughters who carried them began to perform shamisen and dance in imitation of kabuki plays. It is said that she became a Maiko. Today, she is still active in the Hanamachi area centered in Gion, Kyoto, under the strict rules and regulations of the city. A Maiko or a young Geiko goes up to the parlor wearing a kimono called hemigumi, the kimono of the dragging. The part from the obi to the bottom hem is called atsume, and when they walk outside, they always carry it with their left hand and walk. This is a good way to sell the art but not the body. It is difficult for a man's hand to come in from the joint of the kimono by holding a toe with the left hand. This implies selling the art but not herself.